Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In Forrester's main office, Zen tells Ridge and Steffy if they need anyone differently on the trip, he can pack snappily. Steffy snarks, "Thanks, Zen, but we're formerly traveling with one too numerous people." Ridge snorts. In the hallway, Brooke tells Hope how agitated she's to go to Monte Carlo. Hope knows it's one of her favorite places. It presumably doesn't hurt that she's a bit of a celebrity with the royal family there. Brooke gushes about the Napoleon. Hope tells her she and Ridge earned this time down, it's just a shame that Steffy will be tagging on. They join the others in the main office, and everyone enthuses about the social media crusade. Brooke can't stay to get on the airplane. Steffy rolls her eyes as she and Ridge spoon. Hope smirks. Zend wishes them a great trip and Ridge warns Steffy not to be late as Brooke needs to be on time to see the Napoleon. Hope whispers to her mama to have a fabulous time, despite Steffy. Ridge and Brooke head out. Hope tells Steffy it's written all over her face, "You really don't want my mama going on this trip with you, do you?" Steffy was looking forward to the trip, it was supposed to be my father and me. Hope tells her she shouldn't force herself to go. Let them have this time alone. At Bill's place, he kisses Poppy and reiterates that nothing is taking this down from them. They're a family now. He notes she hasn't been herself, commodities on her mind. Poppy says it's his partner. Katie doesn't like her or trust her, not one bit. She says Katie could be a problem. She's been asking questions about me and Tom Starr's death. In the design office, Katie looks up the music jubilee where Bill met Poppy online again. She looks at Tom Starr's name and mutters that it can't be a coexistence, that he was playing there the night Luna was conceived. She flashes to grilling Poppy for taking 20 times to tell her son who her father was and sighs. And now Tom is dead because of medicines. Commodity that Poppy has a history of herself. "Who are you, Poppy Nozawa?" Katie visits Lee in her office and says she has many further questions about her family. She said about commodity about her and she's hoping she can confirm it. Does Poppy take medicines? Lee says she did. She apparently stopped taking them. Katie asks if she stopped ahead or after the deaths of Tom and Hollis at Il Giardino. Lee asks, "Katie, what are you inferring?" Katie tells Lee that Poppy was an addict of Tom Starr's and he was playing at Il Giardino the night he was killed. Lee sneers about Poppy's love of music carnivals, that's presumably where she got onto those special mints. Katie suggests Tom and Hollis overdoses may have been purposeful. Lee wonders why she keeps bringing up these men in connection to her family. "Are you suggesting Penelope had commodity to do with Tom Starr's death?" Katie flurries. "Are you saying it's a possibility?" At Bill's, Poppy explains that Tom was the first person to die at Il Giardino. Crying, she says, "There's commodity I need to tell you, and I should have told you a long time ago." She admits she knew Tom Starr and they kind of dated. It was slightly a blip, it was so brief. Poppy explains that he'd more passions than she did and transferred her all these letters over the times, but she transferred them all back. Bill asks what letters she's talking about. Poppy cries that Tom was claiming to be Luna's father. Bill growls, "Why are you just telling me now?" Poppy didn't see any point since they ran a DNA test. Bill says, "But it was a possibility. Because you had a relationship with Tom Starr, and as a result, he allowed. He could be Luna's father." Poppy cries, "Yes." At the field, Captain Deuce tells Ridge and Brooke the spurt is fueled up and ready to go. Ridge thanks him. Brooke looks forward to champagne and a snuggle. She'll try to avoid Steffy's glares. Ridge reminds Deuce that Steffy is coming. Ridge and Brooke board and Fiend checks his watch. On the spurt, Brooke calls Ridge out for sketching and stop. He's been working way too important. Ridge has to work on couture. Brooke wants him to take a break, relax, and enjoy Monte Carlo with her. Ridge asks her for 10 further twinkles. He worries that the flight is about to take off and Steffy's not there. In the main office, Steffi reminds Hope this isn't their parents' honeymoon, it's business. I am going. She walks out as Hope throws up her hands, okay. Suddenly, she notices a passport on the office. She calls out, Steffi. Steffi, stay. She catches up to her at the elevator, but Steffi doesn't want to hear it. She closes the elevator doors. Hope smirks, Bond passage, Steffi. On the spurt, Ridge grows tense over Steffi's belatedness and textbooks, where are you? Outside at the checkpoint, Steffi apologizes to Deuce for being late. She was dealing with a lot at the office. He asks for her passport and she starts digging through her handbags, unfit to find it. Deuce checks his watch and suggests she check her pockets. Steffi panics, where's my passport? In the main office, Hope muses with a smile, looks like you wouldn't be going to Monte Carlo after all, Steffi. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that the show has a gripping story occasion, staying formerly Poppy Nozawa's perfect life with Bill Spencer falls piecemeal. Poppy eventually has everything she could ever want, now she's got rich Bill to love her back and take care of her. Of course, Poppy also set up an adoring father for Luna Nozawa, though Bill doesn't feel like the real deal. That's really why Poppy is so uncomfortable with all the questions and enterprises being raised by Katie Logan, Heather Tom. The further Katie digs for the verity, the worse effects are going to get for Poppy. Although Tom Starr was induced, he was Luna's biopater. That's presumably not the case moreover. Our B&B prognostications point to Jack Finnegan eventually being revealed as Luna's father rather. Indeed, if Lee Finnegan was maybe the bone who outfitted the maternity test results, Poppy is keeping secrets about her romantic history and may live to lament it. That's especially true if Poppy ends up facing murder allegations due to what happened to Tom and Paul Hollis Hollister. Poppy may not be shamefaced of the crimes, but Katie will make sure Bill's current gal lands on the hot seat. Anyhow, if how effects play out, Bill and Poppy's relationship may not be meant to last. It's easy to imagine Bill reuniting with Katie down the road, so how will Poppy reply to that news if it happens? We may see Poppy feel like she's lost everything that matters to her if Bill gets back together with Katie and Luna walks down from her mama. Luna might end up distancing herself from Poppy over all the maternity deception. That brings us to the gripping story occasion we mentioned. Poppy gave up her special mints since they inadvertently caused so important trouble for Luna, but she might turn back to medicines and take some further serious bones. Ultimately, could some new medicine drama be in Poppy's future? Is a major extremity brewing for Luna's mama? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Poppy could be headed down a terrible path, so stick with us for updates on her coming chapter.